I'll be going through the answers quickly, so make sure your course book is open in front of you, and please stop and rewind the video as you need to. So, got your book open in front of you? Are your answers in capitals? Want to know why the answers are the answers? Then let's go. To get the answer for question number 1 correct, we have to go back in the sentence to find out exactly what happened. And if we do that, we see that the bungalow was burgled. Not a person, but a house. In this case, a one-level house, which is called a bungalow. So if that's the case and things are taken from that bungalow, it means that those things that were taken are stolen. If, however, something was stolen from a person, then we could say robbed or mugged. But because this was taken from a house, things were stolen. That's why the answer is D. For question number 2, the context tells us that this person is in charge of the successful company. If you're in charge of the successful company, you run the company, not work in the company. So the answer here is A. For question number 3, let's have a look at the wider context of the whole article. What we've got here is a news report of some kind. Very often in news reports, you have lots of reporting verbs. What do we need here? We need the correct reporting verb. What's the correct reporting verb? Said. You're said to be something. For question number 4, the context tells us that we need to complete this phrasal verb to mean the same as happened or occurred. If we have a look at the answers, there's only one possible answer that we could use to form the correct phrasal verb to mean exactly that, and that is take place. For question number 5, once again, this is another vocabulary question. In this case, we've got to choose the correct verb, which collocates with the noun that follows the gap. In this case, fire. So when you want something to catch fire, you have to set fire to it. So that's why the answer is set. For question number 6, we have to choose the correct word, which means the same as escape. In a car. What's the word that we need? Of course, it is a getaway. For question number 7, there's 2 approaches you can use to get the correct answer. First of all, the context definition-based road. What is it that we're trying to say here? Well, the context tells us that the person was fooled. So we have to think of the correct way of choose the right answer to mean the same as to be fooled. Secondly, we can have a look at the language patterns, and that is we've got the gap, somebody into doing something. Well, there's only one answer that fits that particular language pattern and means the same as fooled, and the answer is tricked. For the last question, if we have a look at the context, we can see that these people were sent to jail. Now, if you commit a crime and you're punished with jail time, the judge sentences you for a certain period of time in jail, and that's why the answer is D. Also, if we have a look at the preposition afterwards, that also helps, as you can't have A, because imprisoned would be followed by the preposition for. So here the answer is D, sentenced.